Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, very excited because I'm going to be digging into some brand new products from Give Beauty. If you're not familiar with Give Beauty is the brand from Gwen Stefani. Been a huge fan of this brand since it came out, I guess in February of 2022. And I pretty much have pretty much all the products. Maybe not every shade, but I pretty much have all the products. And they came out with a cream contour and bronzer, and as well as highlighters. And then they also came out originally with the Pick It Up, which was the cream eyeshadow. They came out with additional shades of their eyeliner. So I'm gonna go over these because I did pick up a couple of the shades, and let's get into the new products. Okay, so let's start with the cream contour and bronzer. So it is called Pick It Up. It is a clean cream contour and talc-free powder bronzer duo. It says a blendable cream contour and powder bronzer duo that instantly sculpts, lifts, and adds natural warmth to all skin tones. It comes in 5 shades. As I did say, I got one of them, and then it wasn't the really shade that I thought I needed, and so I ended up purchasing, once it became on sale on Sephora, I went ahead and purchased it myself. So the shades are Heatin Up, which is fair, Toastin, which is for light, then you have Smokin' for medium tones, Super Hot for tan, and then Heat Wave for deep. So I do have 2 of them. Let's start with the fair. This is Heatin Up. So first of all, let's look at the packaging here. And that's one of the things I love about Give. So the packaging is all the same. So here is the eyeshadow palettes. So they're all the same size, they look, but I love that the covers are different, because that way if I'm looking and everything is together, I know which one is which. So not every brand does that, but I do really like that. So that is this is the eyeshadow palette. This is the Just a Girl. This is the one I'm wearing today. That's that one. So this is the eyeshadow palettes. Now all the eyeshadow palettes have the same thing with these. And then this is the cream contour. And then just for future reference, this is going to be the highlighter. So you can kind of see how they all have different colors. So I do love that. So this is Heatin Up. This is for fair. And then Toastin is the light one. And this is Toastin. So I received the fair in PR, and even when just looking at the shades, I thought I needed the light. And then as soon as I saw the fair, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna need. So I'm gonna swatch it. As you can see, it's brand new. I have not swatched it, but I did go ahead and purchase Toastin because I think that's gonna be the one I like. So, but let's go ahead and swatch it because maybe I will be surprised. Now I have not, the cream, it's very creamy. It's actually really creamy. So let's go, and I do like that it has a, like a gray undertone. So this is going to be Heatin Up, which is the fair. And then now we'll go in with the bronzer. And the bronzer in this one is very light. This is a very, very light bronzer. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty color, but it's very, very fair. So now let's go in with Toastin. So this is Toastin. This is for light. And in a lot of the promo pics, this is the shade that Gwen Stefani is wearing. So here is the cream contour for Toastin. And then let's get into the bronzer. The bronzer feels really nice. Yeah, so that's definitely the one that I'm going to like. So this is the fair. So if you're really, really fair, it'll probably be nice. And not to say that I won't use it, but I will probably use this one more. So let's go ahead and dig into it. Okay, so I am going to try this side with a brush, and then I might go on the other side with a sponge to see which one I like more. But I'm gonna go in, this is the Crescent Contour Brush from Anissa. I love this. This is great for putting on contour. These pans are pretty small, but this brush goes really well in there. So let me go ahead and put this on and blend it out. And this is really nice. Yeah, and this, I love this brush. This brush is great, especially for contour. And blend it out here. Now I do have powder. Typically with a cream product, I would not put on powder first, but I needed to do the rest of my makeup to get on camera. So there we go, but really pretty contour. really like this, and I actually like it with applying it with the brush. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in on this side and I am going to try it with the sponge and kind of, you know, a little, I guess, diamond shaped, triangle shaped sponge, but actually I like it with the brush. So I'm gonna go in back with the brush. And it goes really nice with the brush. So I'm gonna apply it like that with the brush. Didn't really like it with the sponge. It goes on really nice with the brush, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. Okay, I am gonna go back in with the sponge and go down the nose and see how that goes. And then I'll go in with the bronzer around the face. But this is a really pretty color. I definitely, while the fair, so this is the light and this is the fair, the contour doesn't seem to be that much lighter. We'll do a side-by-side comparison. So here is the light. So side by side, the contour isn't that much of a difference. It's the bronzer that's a really big difference. So, but the contour is really creamy, really blendable. Really like that. So, but the bronzer in the light is very, very light. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. Again, from the Toastin palette, I'm gonna use my Sigma F27 Iconic Bronze. And let's try here. And let's just go around the face here. Ooh, and this is a really pretty color. Really nice, goes on really, really nice. Blends out really nice. And I really hope that she comes. I would love to have her do a blush like this, a cream blush and a powder blush, kind of like Patrick Ta and the other ones. But I love layering, so I would love when she does come out with blushes to do that. So, but this is a really pretty bronzer. It is, you know, again, I'm on a little tiny mirror. Let's do this. But it's really pretty. Goes around the face, seems to blend out really nicely. And yeah, I'm liking it. Like it a lot. Okay, so my final verdict for the cream bronzer, cream contour and powder bronzer. It's called Pick It Up. Love it. Love it. It's great. Now, do you need it? No. I like it because if I'm traveling, I do like to layer. So I do like to do, you know, cream and powder products. So this is basically 2-in-1. So I do love that. I wish she had come out with this before Pat McGrath had come out with her bronzers, because I don't know if I would have picked up Pat McGrath's bronzers. I probably would have. But this is a really pretty bronzer, really pretty bronzer. I love the color and goes on really nice. Really, you know, not too powdery, blends out really nice, really, and cream contour again. So if you are like me and you like cream products and powder products, this is a great product. $28. So you're getting 2 products for the price of 1 for $28. I think that's great. I think the fair, which is Heatin Up, I think it's very fair. Like, you have to be extremely fair. I think if you're like me, you definitely probably want to go for at least Toastin. And for me, this one I think works really, really well. And the, you know, this is the one that Gwen Stefani is using in her promo pic. So really like it. And I would say I would recommend it. Okay, so now we're going to go into the highlighter, and I'll be honest, highlighters I'm not excited about. I have way too many highlighters, and I never go through in highlighter. Like, it's just something I don't go through. So I like highlighters. I use them pretty much every time I put on makeup, but I'm not a big fan of having like one highlighter. I like them in like a face palette because that's how I tend to use them. These are gorgeous. It's called Check My Glow. It is a clean, multi-dimensional, illuminating, talc-free highlighter, a weightless, creamy highlighter that blends in seamlessly for a filtered, multi-dimensional glow that lasts. It comes in 3 shades, and I actually have all 3 shades. I'll explain why later. So the lightest is Platinum Cowgirl. It is illuminating pink champagne. Then you have Homegrown Glow, which is an illuminating peach champagne. And then you have Carrot Country, which is an illuminating golden bronze. So I received Homegrown Glow and Carrot Country in PR. So I received the medium and the darkest shade in PR, but the shade that I probably need is Platinum Cowgirl. So Platinum Cowgirl, I did purchase on my own. I purchased it through Sephora because on Give Beauty's website, it is sold out. So it's been sold out pretty much as soon as it went on sale. So that was the reason why, because I am a Give Beauty ambassador, so I can get I have an affiliate link, so I get a percentage of every sale, and that includes even if I purchase things. But I was only going to place one order, so I ended up just purchasing on the Sephora and paying full price. It is what it is. But these are $30, which for a highlighter is, it's kind of expensive, just because, again, you're just getting one product. However, these are really pretty because they're kind of getting more than one shade. So I do like that about them. So this is Platinum Cowgirl. This is the lightest one. And again, this is the shade that Gwen Stefani is wearing in the promo pics. And then this is Homegrown Glow. This is the Peach Champagne. And I can definitely wear this one as well. And then Carrot Country is the bronze. So here's the golden bronze. Now I think I could probably wear this one as an eyeshadow probably. I think it's going to be too dark for my face, but we'll go ahead and swatch them. Most likely, if it's just too dark for me, I will probably gift it to a friend who has, a deeper skin tone, and will get use out of it. Or I actually have a couple of friends that are makeup artists, and they probably could use it as well. So let's go ahead and swatch really quick. We've got Platinum Cowgirl right here. So here is Platinum Cowgirl. This is Homegrown Glow, and this is Carrot Country. Okay, so after swatching them, I think I could probably only wear Platinum Cowgirl on my face. I think the other two are going to be too deep and too dark. Now, if you do see, they do have kind of like 3 shades in between. So there, if you go in and you swatch, you can get different shades. However, if I'm going in with a highlighter brush, I'm going to be mixing them all together. So that's how I swatch them. But maybe if you're going in with like an eyeshadow brush and you're going to be doing something like that. But the medium even seems, this one seems pretty dark. So I don't think I could wear that as a highlighter. Definitely could wear it as an eyeshadow. And I think either one of these will look really pretty as a shadow. But on my face, no. So we're gonna go in with Platinum Cowgirl, and I'm just going to be using my little highlighter brush from Sigma Beauty. I don't even know what number this one is, but I'm gonna just go in and do what I normally do on the high cheekbone and see how it looks. And ooh, this is actually really pretty. Okay, I put a little too much there, but this is a really pretty, honestly, when I swatched it, I didn't think too much of it, but now putting it on the face, it's a really pretty highlighter. Okay, I'm gonna go in on the other side as well. And I think I put a little too much on the other side. I wasn't expecting the punch that it does. This is really pretty. I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but it is a really pretty highlight. And I will say I did the eyeshadow, and one of the things I've talked about the eyeshadows before is that the shimmers are kind of lacking. So I used Just a Girl, love the mattes. These are more shimmers for, I would say, daytime, like work shimmers. They're very subtle. So I did go back in with Dazzle, the loose pigment, which I love. And then the highlight, there's really not much. So I'm gonna just kind of take this and do it in the inner corner and see how that works. Because I think that's gonna be really nice. But this is a really pretty highlight, I will say. I wasn't expecting much when I did the swatches, but it's actually really, really pretty. Okay, so initial first impressions of the highlight, it's gorgeous, it's really pretty. However, do you need it? No. I think, $30 for a single highlight is expensive. Now, I've gotten the Charlotte Tilbury ones and stuff, but this one is really, really pretty. I'd be curious to see, kind of comparing the shades, but it's a really, really pretty highlight. So if you are in the market for a highlight, then, definitely it's worth checking out. However, I don't think it's one that you need if you have other highlighters in your collection, especially if you have them like in palettes. So I'm not a big purchasing individual highlights anyway. I think of the two products, I would go for the cream contour and bronzer. I think that's a really good product. The highlight is nice. I love the packaging. I love how it looks. But at the end of the day, it is just a single highlight. So, but really pretty. But let's get into a product that I do think is worth getting, and that is the eyeliners. These are one of the best eyeliners on the market because they are waterproof, they don't budge. So I originally got the black. They only came out with 2 shades when it first came back. So it was like this bright blue and then the black. And I've been using them. They're fantastic. Then they came out with a bunch of other shades. I got one in PR, which was like a gray shade, Acting Shady, I think is the one I got. And then I just recently purchased 4 more because I wanted some unique shades that came out, and they're just so good because they don't budge. So let's go ahead and do some swatches for these. Okay, so I went ahead and just swatched them here. So you're gonna see them from left to right. You'll see Spider Webs, which is the black, and that is considered a matte intense black. And Bath Water is the metallic electric cobalt blue. Then you have Actin Shady, which is the matte deep gray. Then you have Thunderbolt, the shimmering taupe. Next is Hopscotch, which is a shimmering bronze. Greener Pastures, the shimmering gilded green. And then finally you have Violet Timing, which is a shimmering eggplant. So those are the 7 shades that I have. Again, I have 2 I've had for a while. Now I don't wear the blue one very often, but here's what I'm going to show you. Like, they're amazing. Like, they don't come off. They don't come off. Like, they're not even smudging. So that's how good they are. You know, I just swatched them. They are so good. So I'm going to take a makeup wipe now, and then you're going to see, like, even with the makeup wipe, now they're coming off, right? But it takes a while. So that's what I love about these. These are so good. So these eyeliners are $20. There's always sales all the time. I picked them up when they had like a Mother's Day sale. And if you ordered like 2 products, you got 40% off. So I ended up paying $12 for each of these. So, or the ones that I purchased, which was great. Totally worth it. I think they are like one of the best eyeliners. And I used to use the Urban Decay 24/7. These to me are so much better. So they have a couple other shades that I don't have, but if you are looking for a good, waterproof gel eyeliner, definitely check out the ones from Give Beauty. Okay, and that is it for this video. Again, I think the cream contour, which I don't even know where I put it. Okay, here it is. It is the cream contour and the bronzer. I think this is a great product. I think this is probably, of the 2 new launches, this is the one I would suggest and advise picking up if you're interested. And again, if it's one of those things that you think you're going to use and need, this is great. I think it's great for travel too. The highlighter is a highlighter. It's pretty. It's a good highlighter. It is a good highlighter. But it's a highlighter. So really pretty, really good highlighter. And if you need a new highlighter, then it is definitely one to check out. But I would say is if you're light, the Platinum Cowgirl, like that is the one. The medium is for a lot deeper skin tone than me. So I would just say that because there's no way I could wear that. So Platinum Cowgirl I think is gorgeous, really great. But again, it's just a highlighter. And for me, the eyeliners are great. So again, I love Give Beauty. I'm a big fan. I think it is a good quality makeup brand that is good, priced really well. I have said that I do have affiliate link, and I do get a promo percentage of any sales that are done through Give Beauty through my link. Just FYI, but if you are a first-time purchaser, you can use the code AMBASSADOR. It will save you 15% off of your first order. But also know that there's always promos. So a lot of times, even if you've already done a first purchase, they have great sales. So I think it's better to purchase Give Beauty, even though it is sold at Sephora, to purchase it on their website because they have really good sales. So maybe one of these sales, like maybe it's not going to be on sale in the near future, but it'll be eventually be on sale. So that's what I would say is probably wait for a sale. That's what I did with the eyeliners. They came out with the new shades. I waited for a sale and that's when I purchased them. So that would be my advice. But I think they're really great products. So with that, if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.